Hey, good morning, guys. It's Carlos here on my Body My Experiment, and I'm going to take you guys through the 4 weeks of physio that the stretches that I had to do to recover from my lower back injury after doing those sumo deadlifts. All right, so I'm going to take you week by week. We're starting with week 1 here. The first week that I went in, I had 2 appointments for that week. Every other week was just one appointment. So I'll show you guys the exercises from day 1. So we're talking about week 1 here. Week 1, the first exercise she had me do was the cat-cow, it's called. It's when, let's see, you guys see me here, right? Where you arch your back, bring your chin to your chest, and then you come out of it, squeezing your butt out, looking up. Chin into the chest. Squeezing it out. Keeping your abdominal tight when you go up, and squeezing your butt out. She had me do 3 sets, 10 times. All right, so 10 repetitions for 3 sets of that exercise on day 1 plus this exercise as well, where you keep your hands shoulder width apart, as you guys see in here, shoulder width apart. And having your spine in a neutral position, not too arched, just kind of comfortable. Your head facing forward, kind of not straight up like this, but put your head like that, but kind of like facing on an angle forward. You bring one leg up. Do that each side. Just don't have to hold too long. But remember, as you bring your leg up, bring it up straight. Your heel is pointing up. You don't want to do none of this. You don't want to point your leg. You don't want to do that. You want to just keep point your heel to the ceiling. And again, 10 times on each side for 3 sets. That was the first day of physio. Later on that week, she added another exercise to these 2, and it was the lunging forward exercise. So, on your knees, like this, you put 1 foot forward, keeping your lower back straight, you lean forward like this. Just keep your back straight as far as you can. Always keep your back straight and just lean forward. You hold that for 30 seconds. And you want to do that on each side for 30 seconds, 3 times. All right, so just hold it like that. You come in, bring leg back. Same on the other side, keeping your back straight. And you want to go as far as you can. You don't want to, you're not looking to hunch over and push it. It's important to keep your lower back straight, and just lean forward. I'm going to tell you guys a thing about this that I was doing that wasn't feeling good when I'd come out of it. Remember, when you're doing this exercise, that you're keeping your abdominals tight, keep your abdominal tight, and when you're coming out of it, keep it tight. Because if you don't keep it tight, you are going to feel some strain on your lower back, and you'll see better from this point of view. But when I was doing the exercise, what I was doing wrong, I was leaning forward, keep my back straight, abdominals tight, but when I would come out of it, I'd go like this, to bring my leg back, and then I'd go into the next motion, like that. I was feeling it in my lower back, big time. I told this to the physiotherapist, and she said that if you have to grab onto something, like anything, it could be like a whatever's in front of you, a chair, a TV, anything you can hold on to, right? And when you come out of it, you want to bring your leg completely straight back, like this, and go forward. You don't want to do nothing, and when you come out of it, like I said, you don't want to do any of this. As soon as you start doing this, boom, feeling your lower back. And when you go start again, you have to bring your leg straight back. Another thing I also found that helped me is, like, it hurts being on your knees like this, right? So I put a pillow, anything soft, a good mat, put underneath your knees, because it hurts my knees if I'm doing this for 30 seconds, 3 sets each side. All right, so that was the first week. Those 3 exercises I had to do. But the other exercise that she added the following week, it was a hip raise, and it was this exercise here. On your back, knees up, and you bring your hips up. You don't want to overextend. You don't want to go past this point. You don't want to do that. You want to just raise up. You don't want to use your elbows. You want to, push yourself up. You don't want to do none of that. So you're keeping your abdominals tight and your glutes tight. You squeeze up like this. Raise it up, raise it down, bring it up, and bring it down. And you want to do that 3 sets, 10 times. That was the other exercise added on the second week. Fast forward to week 3. She added another exercise for week 3. And this exercise was the kneeling plank. And this is the most simplest plank you can do, but you gotta remember, your lower back is hurt, right? So you slowly have to ease into the exercises. So this is the other exercise. Just go forward, your knees bent, lean forward. You kind of tighten your abdominals and your glutes, squeeze, and you hold that for 30 seconds. Hold that for a count of 30 seconds, and each time you do it, you try to improve that time and go 40, 60. You always try to improve, right? As much as your back can take. It seems pretty simple, but when your lower back is in pain, you gotta squeeze your abs, you gotta squeeze your glutes, and hold it for 30 seconds. So that was week 3. Fast forward to week 4. This other exercise now. You know how we were doing this exercise in the beginning, like that? Well, now she moved it up to an exercise where you do the bird dog, where you raise it up. Do that exercise instead. Because by that time, at least, it all depends on the person, right? By that time, back's starting to feel a little bit better, starting to feel a little better, so now you go to more of an advanced move. You do that. So keeping your abs, your glutes tight as you're doing that movement. 3 sets, 10 times. And now the last 2 exercises that was added to this whole routine of getting your lower back feeling better was the front plank and the side plank. So these exercises here. So this, you're keeping your glutes and your abdominal squeeze for a count of 30 seconds. I usually use a stopwatch. You can use your iPhone or your Samsung, whichever phone you have. Stopwatch or even a watch. And you make sure you hold it for 30 seconds. And this one you definitely will feel it's a great exercise for your abs, regardless if you have a back injury or not. So you hold that for 30 seconds, and you do that 10 times. You do that 10 times. No. You hold it for 30 seconds, you do that 3 times. Everything seems to be 10 times, 10 reps, but not that one. The last exercise that she added was you bend your knees, side plank. Let me see if you guys get a better angle this way. Bend your knees here. You put your elbow here. So as your knees are bent, you bring it up. Bring it up like that, right? Your knees and your hips should line up. And you hold and you squeeze your abdominal and your glutes for 30 seconds. I'll give you guys a different angle shot here. Probably better for you guys to see. So knees bent, elbow on the ground, flat. Your elbow to your hand has got to be flat. And you have a 90-degree angle, right? Up to your shoulder, your elbow to your shoulder. You raise up. You kind of looking up. Chest up towards the ceiling. Hip lines with your knees. You do that on both sides. 30 seconds. 3 times. So that's all the exercises. So we start off with that cat-cow one, right? That one you continue doing throughout your exercise. It's the other exercise that as you get into like week 3, instead of just being your leg raised up, you're doing leg and hand raised up. Don't do that from the start. That has to be a progression until you get to that. So guys, I got one more appointment next week. Today is day 44. One more physio appointment next week. And it's to follow up, see how I'm doing. I had been doing deadlifts, just sticking to conventional, but I will be tackling sumo deadlifts, but it will definitely just be very, very slow. I don't want any chance of injuring myself, getting that same injury. It's going to be very lightweight. I'm going to start with the bar, straight up from the bar, increase 10s. I don't care how long it takes, but if you have a preference, you just want to stick with one kind of deadlift, it's up to you. I usually do conventional. I know for the sumo deadlifts, you need a real strong base, strong quads, strong core, everything. But definitely, these are exercises that will help you strengthen your core, so that you need a strong core so you don't injure yourself. One thing the physiotherapist told me was that even after I feel better, that these exercises are good to add. You don't have to do it, like she said, you don't have to do it all at one shot. You can do it some at the beginning and some at the end of your workouts. Because total, when I do all these stretches, it takes me a good half hour. And the way I would go about doing it is every time I wake up in the morning, first thing I would do was go through these stretches to get it out of the way, so I wouldn't have to think about it. Then I would focus on during the last week, I would do those exercises, those stretching and plank exercises, and then I'd head to the gym to get it out of the way. You could do those exercises at the gym, but I prefer to do those kind of things at home, get out of the way, and I head to the gym and I'm ready to do my workout. But it's up to you how you want to do it. But I'm just saying that you can do those exercises when you feel better. Some at the beginning and some at the end. You don't have to do it all in one shot. That's what she told me, and I'm definitely gonna add the planks back in, and even the cat-cow stretching. All exercises that help your lower back with mobility and your strength. So guys, I hope this helps you out. And if you ever have a lower back injury, best thing you do, because there's so many different kinds of lower back injuries, best thing you do is get yourself checked out first by your family doctor, and then I highly recommend you go to a physiotherapist, and they'll guide you through week by week what you have to do so that you improve and you get better fast, rather sooner than later. Because it's definitely lower back injury is a serious injury that can get worse if you do the wrong movements. So I hope this helped you out, because it definitely helped me out, and I'm glad I'm back. And I'm not back doing the weights that I used to do with deadlifts, but you know what? I'll get there. I'm slowly moving up, and then I'm progressing well. It's you don't want to rush through these things. All right, guys. So till next time, get up and never give up.